Eventually, we are here. It's time for Doleboy. We have now Mr. Manager, your boy, me. We're going with the usual get-up, like a navy trousers, navy jacket, little black shoes on. And I'm going to get a tie that will match the club that we're with, whenever we're with said club. I was going to say I would like to start with these, but I just wouldn't, because it will kind of defeat the object of the journey, and it will make it really easy. And where's the fun in that? We're going to get rid of all this. So we've got nothing at the moment. Obviously, we've got our few points we can use. Do we want to lean towards being a coach or mental? I'm tempted to lean towards coaching, because I know while we get our badges and stuff, it does pick it up. But obviously, we're never going to get all this experience. So we're never going to max out. So I'm thinking if I can put it in here, I can actively focus what I want this to be on. So I want my guy to be technical and tactical. I'm thinking I'm umming and ahhing between defense and attack. I could go 2 and 2 again, or I can go 3, 1. Ooh, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go defense, and we'll go 3 on technical, 3 on tactical. It is saying Tipco Bundesliga, but we're going to get into that. And I've got one more to put here. Oh, where should we put it? It's not man management, is it? People management. We'll pop it on that. They love it. And here we are. If you're looking forward to the save, then please do me the favour of liking and subscribing. Show your support on the channel. Give the bell a little tickle as well, and it will update you as soon as the videos are uploaded. This is it. This is the starting point. I've been looking forward to this for far too long. We are going from here on screen, as you can see, to here. There. I did really good there. I pointed. And even then, what I've done, I put a video out earlier today, which I'm doing a rebuild for Villa. So it all ties in wonderfully. It all marries up. Happy days. Less happy about actual Villa because we're doing pretty bleak at the moment. But we'll see how our new manager does when he gets there. And we'll see how I do when I get there. You can see in front of you that there are roughly 1 million leagues loaded. What I've decided to do is add basically every league in Europe and then kind of see where I get picked up from there. I haven't put in Turkey or Israel because they're technically not in Europe, but they're in the European, like UEFA. I don't know why. There is reasonings behind it, but I don't know. We were at Denmark last year for the start of Doleboy, so I'm going to try and avoid Denmark, but if no one picks me up, then I know I've got that availability still. And when we do manage to pick up a actual kind of team, I'll be looking at chopping some of these leagues out. You can see that we've got nearly 150,000 players loaded, and my computer performance is full, so that's handy. Rocking out on a little laptop. Oh, wait there. Oh, ignore that. Cover that back up. Yeah, my game speed is 1/2 a star at the moment, so I definitely need to cut out some of these leagues as soon as I can. But what I'm going to do now is get applying for some jobs, and I'll be back with you with my first interview. Well, I got to be honest, that was significantly quicker than I thought it was going to be. We have 4 job interviews currently. I have a Curzon Ashton one, or Curzon. I don't think we're going to get that job at all, to be quite honest. I think I'd be a little bit annoyed if we did. I think we're jumping in a bit too quick. But the other ones are Kefin Druids, who are a Welsh team, Slonim, who are Belarusian, and Neftachimik, definitely pronounced that wrong, from Bulgaria. So we're going to go to these interviews, and the Curzon one as well. I'll see you on the other side of them when we have the responses from those 4, and if we have any more come through. I'm not going to make you sit and watch the interview, because I've been reliably informed that it's exactly the same as last year. So, it's just a bunch of questions. I'll see you on the other side. One thing I did say I was going to do is, I was talking to Andrew Plays, he's doing a very similar thing on his, called Unknown to World Known. Definitely knew what it was. Didn't have to think about it. He's said that we should do a prediction of where we're going to end up, and that sounds fun. I kind of want to be in Norway. As I said, Arundel have a team. Obviously, I want that just for the thumbnails. So I want to be in Norway. I have a feeling I'm going to be like Eastern Europe this time. But we'll see, especially with Belarus and Bulgaria Bulgarian teams offering me interviews already. But we'll see what comes of that. And now I will see you on the other side. I have some news. I was unsuccessful for the Slonim, Neftchimik, and Curzon Ashton jobs. However, Kefin Druids have offered me a job, and I don't know whether I want it. It's very odd, but I just don't know. I don't know if I fancy it. I decided to reject the Kefin Druids job because who needs Wales? We also got offered one from Limavie, who are in the second tier of Northern Ireland. Again, I'm alright, thanks. I'm currently sat on 3 job approaches, whatever they're called, applications. The people have got a table. Oh my god, what am I doing? People have got a contract sat on the table in front of me. That's what I'm trying to say. Between them, we've got Storfors AIK, who are in the... I've already looked. These 3 leagues, so there's Division 2 Norra Gotland, Division 2 Norrland, and then the Division 2 Södra Gotland. They're all the same tier. They're just, like, below. They all kind of filter into the same league. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm struggling. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to show you, because it will be easier. So there's Norrland, Nordre Gotland, and Gotland, and they all go into the Division 1 Norra or Södra, which I assume is Swedish for North and South. Clever like that. I'm not fancying these because apparently I've said that I want to keep the director of football in place, and then if we go to the staff and have a look, he's really naff. I've lost him. Where's he gone? He's just not good at his job, so I'm not interested in that. So he can get in the bin. Past that, I'm going to do what we did with the others, and I'm going to delay these, I think, and just see how they're getting on. I believe we are here. We have a team waiting for us to put our little signature on their paper. But I have another one that's standing and waiting for me as well. So, we do have Eskilstuna that are asking for us to confirm. They do have a stadium capacity of 7,800 as well there. If we look at them in regards to the league, they are currently just inside the relegation zone. So it's kind of a bit of a jump. I don't know whether that's right or not to do so. What we can also do is have a look at the other team, who is FF Jaro? Jaro? Not a clue. I'm definitely not going to attempt that second word. They are in the Finnish second tier. At the moment, after 19 games, they are 10th in their league. They're one of these weird leagues that's split in half halfway through. So there's 3 more league games, and then the top 6 and the bottom 6 will split off. And then from that, I think up to 3 teams can get relegated. All we need to do is just make sure we're not 10th or below. My thing on this is, I've been in Sweden and Denmark the last 2 times I've done this save. So if I am in Finland, that's neither of those nations. Good at geography, me. So I'm thinking we'll take that one up. They've still got a decent sized stadium. They're offering me a big old whack of money, $3,500 a week. So let's do it. Let's sign on the dotted line. I'm going to ask for a little bit more, be a little bit cheeky. Why not? Then what we'll do is pop up our relegation wage drop, because we know if we get relegated, we're not going to be with the team anymore. I've just realised on that that they're not offering me $3,500 a week. What they're doing is he's offering me £200 a week, and the team have $3,500 to spend. I think, I don't know. Find out in a second. But here we are, FF Jaro, the new boss. I rejected offers from Eskilstuna City and Skellefteå, some random Swedish teams. Panu Turpainen was considered to be the favourite, but they lobbed him in the bin and brought me in instead, which was definitely going to be a mistake for him. Or bear me a second. I am now the appropriate colours. Backlight and border. I can't do border over here because I'm outside the border. Border. 29 years old. They've confirmed the appointment of us. And even more annoying is that all the roadmen outside, and when I say roadmen, I mean people working on the road, not guys walking around in bomber jackets calling people badmans and whatnot. They've decided to do work at the exact point when I wanted to start recording again. So that was good of them. We have a new job. Let's have a little scoot over and look at the team. Oh yeah, the team were predicted 3rd Also, reputation are 2 stars, so that's a hell of a jump from Keffin Druids, who are like half a star. Our fierce rivals are VPS. Got to be honest, I've never heard of them, but we'll have a look in a bit. Transfer budget of just over 4k and wage budget of 3.6. Strong. Club history. They've won the Ikonen in 1988, which is the league that we're in. They've won the Suomen Cup in 57 and twice won the Kakkonen in 79, in 87. I don't know what either of those things are, but I'm sure we'll become accustomed to it. Currently, we are 10th in the league, which we're aware of, and we've got a stadium with a capacity of 5,611, with average, adequate facilities. So, decent little foothold, and a good first team for us, I think. It has their formation as a 5-3-2, which we had been playing with Barcelona, if you've been following along with our series. I'm not sure whether it's one that I'm going to go with, but I'll have to have a look what we've got to play, and then maybe get ourselves ready for the first game, but we're not going to play it in today's episode. We have a number of players who are, by the looks of it, quite important to the squad that are out of contract this year. I'll keep a little eye on them. I'm not going to offer anyone contracts as of yet, but there's definitely, by the looks of this, a few of them that I don't want to let go. I had a little look around our comparison against the rest of the league. We seem to be quite good, to be fair, in most stats. We've faster, got decent acceleration, good off the ball, and good heading for the strikers. And the defence are relatively strong, and the midfield are good stamina, tackling, and passing. So I'm thinking direct counter. We'll just sit there, do our stuff, get the ball off them, break. So we use that stamina, tackling, passing from the midfielders, and then the pace, acceleration, off the ball, heading from the strikers. We'll see whether that actually works in about 3 to 4 games when I'm on the brink of being sacked. But what I'm going to do is just throw through all of this with the best players. I'm going to ignore like injuries or everything at the moment, just see what our best 11 is. And then we'll be back with you. Oh, to be fair, I wonder why I'm saying that. I can just keep you here. We'll have a look in a second what we've got. Another centre mid is needed by the looks of this. This Toro guy just looks decent everywhere by the looks of that. I'm not sure between Johnny Ramashano. Oh, he wants to be a left winger. Okay, we'll pop you over there. And that answered my question. So we'll use Landismar Malarkilaki. And then Christantus is a good striker. Okay, so that's what we've got at the moment. Our centre-backs don't like each other, which isn't great. Can I play Matthias Raleigh instead, or Raleigh, or whatever his name is? He's 6 foot, just 6 foot. He'll do a good job. He doesn't hate the other one. What rules have we got to play within the league? So, a maximum of 3 non-EU players. Currently got 4. We have a minimum of 9 players trained in Finland. And then minimum of 4 players played in Finland in the playing 11. Okay, that's fine. We've got that comfortably. It's just we're going to have to limit ourselves between Toro, Satelo, Reed, and Olsen. By the looks of this, Olsen is essential. I've lost the report thing here, which isn't ideal, because I wanted to see where he lines up with the rest of the team a bit easier, but I can do that myself. It's just a little bit of a faff. So, Olsen is one of our stronger goalkeepers. We'll take him from being a sweeper keeper then just to be a normal goalkeeper. But I'm thinking that could be our best bet. We've got quite a bit of stuff there. The only thing I'm going to do actually is ask the centre-backs to kind of trigger a bit less often so they don't get caught out of possession, or out of position, sorry. And ask them to just pass nice and short. I don't want them to do anything too fancy, just potter about. Do nice, easy passes, and let the guy who actually knows how to pass do the passing. That's my logic. Wing backs, we want them to stay wider. I can stay on the press as needed, that's fine. Just stay wider. I think that's what we've got at the moment. Looks decent. I don't know what we've got in regards to signing players, or even if we can bring any in. There might be availability to bring in some free transfers, maybe. Don't know why it's saying that. I've already done that. We have only 3 games left in the league at the moment. That's until it splits in half. I believe I mentioned earlier, but what will happen is if we go into the rule-ins, the top 6 teams will go into the promotion. The bottom 6 will go into relegation. I'll come back next episode for the start of our relegation grouping. There is a possibility we may get into the promotion one, but that is very, very unlikely. But what we'll do, we'll come back for the first games in the relegation drawings. We'll see how we got on in the last 3, because we need to make sure that we finish top 3. I believe the points will carry on. Yeah, so they'll start with 100% of their points gained. So if we can go in here with a strong points footing, then maybe we can have ourselves safe or safe enough before the relegation playoffs even start. But at the moment, we are in the danger zone, should we say. But I hope you'll be back for that next episode, and I hope you're excited for our adventure towards winning the Champions League with Villa. We're going to have many, many steps in between, and the first of which being keeping Yarrow in the Econon. If anybody, by any chance, is watching this and they're Finnish, please tell me if I've pronounced that correctly, because I don't believe I have. But I hope you'll be back for next episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, then there'll be links on screen which you can click and watch some more things from myself. Thank you very much for your time.